Some days don't have a lot of nuance to them. To me, those days feel like phantom steam, rising from a coffee I brewed but didn't drink. Some days don't have a plan, and when someone, loved or not, asks you, "What are you up to today?" and you answer nothing much with a hopeful hunch that this won't still be true by midnight, it is. And your hunch was wrong. This was one of those days. Well, I was halfway through one of those days before I powered down my computer and tucked it away, then put on my bathing suit, followed by a pair of big, baggy white shorts. I didn't want to chafe as I biked to that lake you told me about before. The one that was rumored to have no bottom. Deep. So deep, and two colors shimmered up towards me from beneath when I got there first. An ominous light, then a dark, foreboding blue. One toe and then two. My shorts I'd kicked off and thrown onto the rocks behind me as I waited. I was waiting before I walked right into it. Felt the water up to my knees and then seized up, watching. Listening for the monster that I imagined lurking beneath, waiting for me to dive in, a creature with fins and a mouth just big enough to pull my leg down, and I was afraid I might drown, but I knew this was all just my imagination. So I dove, submerged, no sound but seconds before on my foot I felt a pressure and panicked, shot myself out of the water, slipping and sliding safely to shore, and I know it was probably just a rock that I picked up, landing softly once more, but am I sure? No. So no regrets. An adventure. Whoa, I screamed. And my echo bounced off every wall of the cavern which surrounded me, so I did it again. More loudly, and oh, how happy I was that I'd survived. As I reached for my phone to capture the memory, didn't notice the blood flowing silently below me as I was mindlessly dripping onto the rock beneath my feet. Until later, when down my eyes fell and confused I saw the stain, asked, "Was this for me?" But there was nothing left to do. It was over before I knew that I was hurt. I found in my life that memories stick poorly to luminescent screens. Like scotch tape on a brick wall. Small ask, just a piece of paper, and it falls over and over again. Lean it against something. That will have to do. It has to. We adjust. But when I left my voice recorder on one day unintentionally, time entering its memory accidentally for hours after I should have pressed stop. When I listened to it that night, my life captured. What I heard was this. Click, click, click. And I thought, is this what my life sounds like? Is this it? Yet in those moments, I must have thought there wasn't time for anything but distraction. Sitting restlessly in those minutes unassigned, boredom assumed, which moved me so easily towards absence until that trill, a vibrating intuition. Doesn't matter the language, the same sound might carry us all towards a future we can't imagine but hope for. There's something so similar about a memory and a dream. I imagine them each like a tower, mostly never shaken Polaroids with us balancing on their always rising top floor as the whole structure sways treacherously. It's a little hard to keep steady, which is why, instead of continuing to stack them irresponsibly, we started uploading into a cyber sky of stars. Data-supported wonder used to hypnotize each other with yesterdays. There forever. So beautiful. And I just want them to stay beautiful. So I save every step. I call myself an activist and I save every breath so that I can remember that I was there too. In those endangered moments, those days that lack nuance, I am rebellious when it comes to lakes that are bottomless and monsters that I never thought to be afraid one day might start to imagine me.